Denis Coderre is the MP for Bourassa. Thanks for taking the time. Just want to talk, everything's about liberal renewal. Of course, something happened in Quebec last election.
Something happened, eh?
Yeah. You know, we switched sort of the Liberals for NDP, a lot of bloc loss as well. What does the Liberal Party need to do to reconnect in Quebec?
I think that the fact that we have that kind of event today, the fact that it's about outreach.
Mm-hmm.
The way we can analyze the vote on May 2nd after the fact is that you have kind of a collective vote. You have people who wanted to get rid of the separatists. At the same time, they didn't feel like Mr. Harper connect with them, so they wanted some other changes. So they didn't go with us. Mm-hmm. They vote for Jack Layton.
Yeah. Do you think that the Liberal Party needs to touch on its classic themes that it's developed over the last couple of decades, what it's always sort of stood for, or do you think it needs to move in a new direction, try some new things?
It's like a house. I mean, you have a foundation, you have some roots, but at the same time you need to adapt yourself. There is some reality that you have to live with, and you have to adapt to some sensitive issue on economic basis. You know, in the past we didn't have like the global village, so everything you're doing now here can be in China and all that, so you have to adapt yourself. There's the sustainable development, the environment and all that. But based on the institution, I mean, a good idea, a great idea has no age. So it's kind of a mix. You need some to adapt yourself. Like I said, you need some flexibility on certain issue. But the institution, the issue of governance, the issue of there are some societies debate that will remain. What are we going to do with our natural resources, agriculture, environment, and so on? So I think it's a matter of values. I think that it's a matter of at the same time of what kind of Canada do you see for the future? I don't believe we should define Canada on the right wing or the left wing. I'm a radical center myself, so it's a matter to find a balance. Like we used to say, your heart at left, but your wallet on the right, in the right pocket. So, but at the same time, when I say you have to adapt yourself, you have to be open for change. We have what you call a numeric society now. Mm-hmm. You see with the social media, the outreach, the spontaneity of the ongoing news, ongoing issues. So you have to adapt yourself. You have to be at the same time open for those kind of change.
Now, where do you see the NDP surprise victory in Quebec?
In Quebec, they didn't vote for the NDP. Let's be blunt. I mean,
sure.
Even Lee said, and he said it. They vote for Jack Layton. Okay, so it was a matter of personality. It was a matter of they wanted to have another leader. So the chemistry was more with Jack Layton and the population. He made at that time an amazing performance at Tout le monde en parle. When you have an outreach of 1.5 watchers, I mean, it means something. Right?
So leadership matters.
Leadership matters. Leadership matters. But at the same time, I think that like the last one, but more in the next one, you never vote for opposition. You defeat government, right? But there are some issues on values. There's some definition of what kind of society you want to live in. I think that will be one of the issues also.
Now, speaking of leadership, do you think that Bob Rae should hold his promise not to run for leader?
I don't think it's a matter of holding your promise or not. Personally, and I said it publicly, I don't have any problem. I think that Bob is doing a great job, that he should try to be the leader the next time. But at the same time, it's a step-by-step approach. We are there to do our job. I think that we all witness that Bob did a great job, but as a caucus, we were perceived as a true official opposition for several issues, and the way that we act, the fact that we have a lot of experience, and we scored, frankly, I think, as a opposition. But there will be leadership will be in the next year, so we have plenty of time, and that's why we said we should take our time. The election is only in 3 years and a half. We have to look at our own structure. We have to look at our own party. Look how we can reconnect and connect with some of the people and some of the communities. And at the same time, when the time will come, we'll elect a new leader for the next campaign.
Okay, last question. What do you think over the next 4 years should be the Liberal Party's most important point of differentiation compared to the Conservative Party?
I don't think we should define ourselves with the others. We're not there in a reaction of. But I think that based on the economy, quality of life, it's kind of the social fabric versus quality of life as a whole. So there is some economic compound, there is some environmental sustainable development, but at the same time, the inequities that you are you are witnessing in the environment, I think that the people want to have an alternative there. It's not a matter of less government; it's a matter of right government, and we have to put some of the alternative on that. What should be the partnership with the private sector, with the public sector? What should be the role of governments vis-a-vis the people? And there will be, because people are getting older and older, there is some issues at that, the pension plan and all that. But I believe that healthcare will be one of the main
Should it be more government or less government?
I think we need to have the right amount of government. Government is not like a business. It is a partnership with the people. We are there to fulfill some services.
Too much or too little right now?
I think there's not enough. There's less and less.
Not enough government right now.
Right now, we should have a better partnership with the government and the people. Service Canada, we have some major problem in EI, like in Atlantic Canada, and instead of fulfilling our duties, I think that will let down the people.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
And enjoy the convention.
It's great. Thanks.